Hi, Ducky from 10 Rep Athletes here. Today I want to share 2 important tips that helped me gain more strength and more confidence when doing pull-ups, and hopefully help you get better at pull-ups as well. As a quick disclaimer, in the beginning, pull-ups are not all about strength, it's a lot about technique as well. So even though we are going to cover different ways of increasing the strength that you need for doing a pull-up, please keep in mind that it's not just about the numbers, but more on the technique and the form that you have when doing these repetitions. It's not about doing 15 pull-ups at a time, it's more about doing 5 pull-ups correctly. With that said, please keep that in mind, and with that said, we are going to go into the exercises that hopefully help you get better at pull-ups.
My first tip is actually changing up grip variations. This might be a no-brainer, but the typical pull-up where your hands wrap around the front of the bar are not the only way you can perform a pull-up. And if you want to train your back in order to be able to do these kind of pull-ups one day, you can train your back with other variations of pull-ups as well. Try wrapping your fingers around the back side of the bar. You can have a wide grip or more of a tight grip. This will engage more of your biceps than your triceps and also engage your back pretty intensely. In most cases, these kind of pull-ups are easier than if you wrap your hands around the front of the bar. Again, this is very useful when trying to train your back and lats in general. Another alternative is my favorite pull-up variation, which is the neutral grip. Try to get bars that are parallel to each other and then pull yourself towards the sky. Always try to imagine that you want to breach the bar with your chest. Obviously touch your shoulder blades in the back, or try to touch your shoulder blades in the back, and imagine that you want to break through the bar with your chest. This mental image will help you have a better form and engage your back muscles more efficiently. Additionally, get into a light backwards tilt. So don't go straight up, but try to angle your body slightly into back leaning. Whenever you pull yourself up, really try to think about the muscles that you want to engage. Your body wants to cheat. The goal for your body is to get your head over the bar any means necessary, but that's not what you want to do. You want to focus on really talking to the right muscle groups. That's what you want to do. And sometimes you have to be more strict with your body than that. If this concept of trying to get your chest through the sky or through the bar is a bit foreign to you, try to do some preparations before you start your pull-ups, right? Hang yourself on a bar and then just raise your upper body a little bit. The first couple of centimeters are very important in defining the form that you have. Try to touch your shoulder blades in the back. Try to imagine yourself breaking through the bar with the chest.
Okay, so we are losing the afternoon sun. Time to get a little bit prepped. Option number 2 for training your pull-ups would be actually Australian pull-ups. These are way easier because you can leave your feet on the ground, but still allow you to engage your back muscles. The benefit of those exercises is that you can really cater them towards your needs, which means if you want them to be more engaging, more difficult for you, you can just increase the steepness of your exercises. What exactly that means, I'll show you in just a second. As it was true with the pull-ups, don't focus too much on how many repetitions you can do, but rather focus on the quality of your repetitions. Really think about the muscle groups that you want to engage.
The same way we discussed pull-ups just a couple minutes ago, Australian pull-ups function the same way. You again want to engage your back as consciously as possible, which means think about your back when doing those exercises. Try to breach through the bar with your chest. That's the main goal. If you want it to be a little bit easier for you, then bring your legs towards yourself, prop them up in a right angle, and then the weight is being transferred from your back towards your feet a little bit because they can support you. But the more horizontal you are, the harder it is for you.
At the beginning of the video, I promised you that I will show you an alternative that I can recommend personally for training pull-ups, and those would be these TRX, I think it's called TRX ropes or anything, but you can easily find them on Amazon. They are not expensive, really not. However, if you still feel that you do not want to commit to this and do not want to buy extra gear for training your pull-ups, there is an even cheaper alternative to these ones. And this alternative would be towing cables. I think almost all of us have them at least in a car or in a home, and they actually serve the same purpose if you're a little bit creative. Wrap it around the bar and you are essentially done.
I personally love this TRX because it is not only engaging you because you need to focus on your muscle groups, but there's also a stability component to it. You have to stabilize yourself at the same time as you have to pull yourself towards the bar. This engages a couple more muscle groups and makes this exercise way more difficult than it is usually. That's it. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that it was as informative for you as it was fun to make these videos for me. Let me know in the comments below if there's any specific topic that you want me to tackle next. In the meantime, go check out 10repathletes.com and we are going to see each other in the next video.